Yeah, I'm not using that for my act. I'm just out of shape, so. I mean, I didn't really prepare too much for this one. I prepared a lot for the other ones, mostly because I cared a lot about them. But this one, I'd say, I don't really care because I'm president. So it's more like, you know, people will laugh, people will not laugh. It doesn't really matter to me. But the thing about the last one too that was kind of rough was, I don't know if you guys remember, didn't you go to the first show? Yeah. First comedy show? That one was kind of crazy because, you know, I care about this sort of thing a lot. I don't know why I do, it's kind of stupid, but I do. And I tried really, really hard on the first one, like, you know, like way too much. So I studied for like 8 hours. I studied my material for 8 hours, and I memorized it word for word, and I like recorded it into a device and like played it in my head, and then like I just was up all night listening to it. I didn't even go to school the day of the show. I just came in at the end in like my pink suit, and I was just like sort of like walked in like, "Hey guys!" And it was really bad because the whole time I was shaking. I couldn't like look in the same place, and I was gonna poop myself the entire. That's not even like. I honestly was gonna poop myself. So this one, I'm trying to like sort of go at it where I don't really have a whole lot that I'm doing. I wrote down here pro tip. If you don't have an act, get a index card and write down about 3 sentences. Especially if you're up all night watching like Illuminati videos on the internet. It's really effective. So the first thing I have here is college. Oh, actually, that reminds me. So like Columbia, NYU, USC, other colleges that I should know because it's a professional thing to know. But hey guys, if you're watching this, it's because I sent this as like a creative submission, and it's all. I want to let you know too. Guys, just give me a second. I want to let you know that my application, it's not, my SAT scores, my grades, they're not that good. But see, the thing is, I want you to realize that I have an excuse. I have an excuse for those sort of things. I'm not good. I'm not good. I don't really work hard. I'm kind of stupid. But see, the thing, I think you should still. I think definitely you should consider me. I think I'm definitely a candidate still. But keep in mind while you are considering me that I'm no good. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys. This is kind of stupid. I don't know why I work. I know why I'm a lifeguard now, and I don't really know how either. So like, you know, I didn't pass the test, but I guess I'm still a lifeguard. And so the test was like this, you know, this physical test that I took over the summer, and it was like, have you guys ever heard of like the brick test? I mean, Brandon, have you ever heard of the brick test?
No.
So it's this awful thing where they take this brick and they just chuck it into the water. I took mine at the beach, okay? So I was on a dock and they chucked it into the water and they're like, all right, hey, you go get that. And I was like now? And they're like, yeah, go get it, your time. And I was like, ugh, and I like jumped in and I was swimming and I don't know, I'm a swimmer, but I don't really know how to swim. So I was swimming and I went down to the bottom and it's hard because I'm buoyant, so I like let all my air out. And I'm just like trying to stay afloat, but I can't because I'm not buoyant. I don't know how that works, but so I was trying to go back and I couldn't, and I was drowning and so like I got to the dock and I was like trying to put it up and I just threw it and it fell off the other side of the dock. And the lady's like, oh, and I'm like, no. I got up and I was like, oh God, no. And she said, Michael, you're out of time. Go get the brick, you're not gonna pass. And I was like, no, it's drowned. It's dead now, I'm done. It's drowned. So are you sure? And I was like, yes, it's drowned. And then the next day, okay, after that whole thing happened, this is a true story. The next day, she came up to me, because, you know, I guess I still worked there. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just, like, fire me. But the next day I came in, and she's like, well, hey, Michael, good news. And I'm like, what good news could there possibly be? And she was like, you know, you passed your test. And I was, how did I pass my, and she's like, well, it's the thing about points. And I was like, you know, the brick is probably still there. I never got it. It's probably been there for like a whole day. It's probably very, it's blue. That baby that the brick was representing, it's done. It's dead. There's no more to that. I honestly, I don't know. I treat the job as like, it's a temporary job. I know that. I know that it's a temporary job until they realize how completely incapable I am of doing my job. And I really kind of make it, I try to make it kind of obvious, but they really just don't see it. Like I'll sit up in my stand, because you know, that's what lifeguards do, I guess, I don't really know. And I'm just sitting, I'm like watching the water, and you know, I see this girl, this little girl, and she's going deeper and deeper into the water, and like, I want to say something, but I'm like, you know, I don't want to be a mean lifeguard. Like, if she drowns, like, then I'll go get her, you know? So, I'm more of I'm not a preventative type of guy, I'm more of a, you know, after. So, you know, she's like going deeper and deeper, and it gets a little too deep, so I'm like, so, you know, I was like, I probably should. So I go like, hey dude, like I don't actually talk like that, but like, you know, I'm a lifeguard, so I gotta like play it. Like, hey dude, like I'm an actor, you know what I mean? Like most of the time I play like, you know, kind of like the weird, goofy, chubby kid at school. Like this time, I'm the cool lifeguard. So I'm like, hey dude, like there's a girl drowning there, why don't you do something? And he's like, me? And he's like, aren't you the lifeguard? I'm like, because man, my legs hurt, and dude, you're closer, just go get the girl. And he's like, oh my God, and he like got the girl and he brought it back up. And I mean, after that, it was an all right shift. By the way, shift for lifeguards. I get paid $9 an hour, which is a good deal if you guys are interested in being a lifeguard. You get paid $9 an hour, but it's not really hours. It's like 40 minutes working, because like you get like a 20-minute break so it's a really good deal. It's like your job is a break, and then you get like breaks every hour that like are in your hour. It's a really good deal. So anyway, I was like, for that rotation, I was pretty good. I sorta nodded off for a little bit, and I mean, no one else drowned. I don't think no one else drowned. Like I said, I fell asleep for a little while. So I mean, that one was okay. I like the job. I love the people there. It's like a beach park. It's a cool little beach park in Hudson area, and it's just there's this one thing about it that just gets me every time. It's some people call it brown sand. Other people call it the Leviathan. And there's this post out in the deep water where you just float as a lifeguard. I don't know what you're supposed to do in the lifeguard post where you just float. I don't know how you're supposed to bring anybody out of the water, but anyway, you just float in the lifeguard post that's out in the water, and I swear to God, every single time something touches my feet. Every single time. So one day I had enough. I was like, you know what? I can't, look, lifeguard manager, lady, I love you. I'm bad at this job. You know that if an alligator comes, probably can't save myself, so I'm not gonna worry about the other kids. So I'm done. And she's like, don't say alligator. No one's allowed to know that there's alligators in the lake. We say Leviathan for a reason. I was like, that doesn't make it any better, Leviathan. You might as well call it the Kraken. It's not gonna make a difference to me. And she's like, no, just go out there. I was like, no, it's a dinosaur. I'm not swimming with dinosaurs. And she's like, they're more afraid of you than you're afraid of them. And I was like, that dinosaur wasn't afraid of the other dinosaurs that died. He's the only one left. He was the strongest. I'm not swimming with the strongest dinosaur. And she's like, all right then, that's fine. So I don't have to do that post anymore. I'm still worried about some of my friends because they don't have the balls that I do. Because it's a real issue. It's a problem. Other problems. I have this funny story that happened at work. There's a lot of, because it's Hudson, so there's like a lot of like rednecks sort of country, like, and I kid the rednecks a lot because they're rednecks. So like, you know, they have their Confederate flags up and they're waving it in this like public, and see, like, I've always noticed, but I don't know if you guys know this, but like it seems like the people that are the biggest supporters of the Confederate flag and say that the Confederate flag isn't racist and it's based on, they're the people that like hate black people the most, it seems. Like the people that argue that it isn't racist hate black people the most. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So I see these other people, they're all listening to their country. I don't know country. I'm probably butchering the country like theme song, Pride. It's like there's one of them. It was like you know. Barbecue stain, barbecue on my underwear, on the front part, so it kinda look like I pulled out my front. And I don't really know exactly how it goes, but I think that I know that's definitely a song. I heard that part of the song, and it's definitely a song. And they're playing that music just to satisfy the crowd, and I think that they have a playlist that's like randomized. And so one time, I was just sitting there and I was used to like, I don't sing along to it now because I hear it so much. I'm like, oh, barbecue, front hole, I don't know. And then all of a sudden I hear like a boom, boom, and I was like, oh, this is I kind of like this. And then all of a sudden, I swear to God, in this family country park, all of a sudden it goes like, straight out of Compton's are crazy, they must do. I shut their arms off with a sawed off. I'm called off. I was like, oh my God. And this guy, honestly, he was walking towards his like tent. And he was like, and died on the spot as soon as he heard it. And my friend, he's like an amenity guy that like does the the kayaks and rents out people. He hears it and he goes, oh my God! And he runs in and he turns it off. And it was an interesting day. It was probably the funniest day that I've had at my job. Let me look at my notes because I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, okay, yeah. So I moved to Hudson a while ago. I used to live in Holiday and I moved to Hudson like 8th grade. So the first time I went to the Hudson, I'm not trying to like trash on Hudson people because I'm like, no, I'm Hudson. So, but anyway, I moved to Hudson in 8th grade and I saw the Walmart, and it was the first time, guys, if you know that the Hudson Walmart, has anybody ever been there? Don't go to the Hudson Walmart. Because the thing is, I went there it was the first time I walked, I knew the stigma for the Hudson Walmart, and it was the first time I walked in, and I swear to God I was checking out, and the lady's like, cash or credit? And I was like, yes, or I don't know what I said. And she's like, and I look, and I was about to pay, and I see this tooth. I see yellow human tooth, and I feel like someone must have just been like, I just pulled it out and just stuck it there. I don't know. And I freaked out. I was like, what the hell is that? And I figured she'd be more upset than me because it's like her area, but she was like, oh, God dang it, another one of them teeth. And she put it in this drawer full of teeth. None of these stories are fake. I just have a really weird, I don't know why weird people are attracted to me. I don't know. So, that was honestly never go to Hudson Walmart because you might find teeth. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna go to I'll do this. So I don't know. I'm kind of the thing about the lifeguard job is that the only bad part I don't tell people is that like we have that chance where it's 40 minutes working for actually 60 minutes worth of pay, and that's kind of cool, but the other thing is, it's like you have to clean bathrooms at the end of the day. So I'm in the bathrooms a lot. I'm in the bathroom cleaning stuff, and I have to say, I have a lot of bathroom poopy stories just because I think I'm just like a bathroom type of, I don't know, that's just my sense of humor. So I'm in the bathroom a lot, and I'm cleaning this just disgusting thing, and I'm like laughing about how disgusting my gloved hands are, and I'm like showing my friends, like, oh, I'm gonna touch you, and he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm gonna touch you, and right after I did that, I swear a fly landed on my nose, and I was like, it wasn't like up and I held, I don't know why I held it there, like I didn't know I was trying to. So I was like up and in my face, and it took me probably a full like 5 seconds. I had to like take it in, I had to process this 5 seconds, smell everything that was going on in his hand. And I was very casual about it. I took off my glove, I left, I went into my car, I drove home, and I didn't come out of my bedroom for about 3 days. Another bathroom story. This is not, because I clean the bathrooms a lot. I've noticed a lot of the time, I don't know if this is a girl thing, because I've never like been into a girl's bathroom, like invited or anything. I snuck in a couple times. So, but you know, I don't really know if it happens in girls' bathrooms, like maybe, but anyway, in the guy's bathroom, there's this like universal rule for like stalls, where like if you see footsteps coming towards your stall, you gotta make this like noise, and everyone has a different noise. Like some people just go like, and they like clear their throat, and other people go like, you know, and other people go like, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel like girls are like, you know, occupied. You know what I mean? Just 'cause it's weird. So you know, I had this one friend. I think it's Bible actually. I walk in there and like his noise for like telling people that he's like. A part of me believes him, but a part of me feels like he does that. That's just his noise. He doesn't do that to tell anybody anything. So yeah, there's that. And then another thing, the urinals. I have a pretty good urinal story that I'm probably gonna end off with, but I don't like urinals. I mean, I know they're easy, so you can just like sort of unzip and you know what I mean. They're easy, but I'm a relatively hard peer. Hard, like I pee with force. The stream comes out of me it's fast, it's hard. I feel like I could cut something. Honestly, I feel like I could cut something in half if I aim. But so I pee and it like sprays me. Like I think it's a documented problem. It's like backsplash or something. But like I'm always like everybody knows. I feel like, or maybe I just know. I just have this like this thing around everywhere because it sprays me. So urinals are my friend. Especially I had this one incident in I think shit. It was like pre-K. It was me and my best friend. We went to a urinal together because like they have this weird buddy rules. I don't know what that is. Like I don't know what the buddy's gonna have. I don't know if they don't know how to unzip their pants yet. I don't know. But so they had this buddy system. So I went, you know, with my friend to the urinal and we were talking. For some reason we got into a fight. Probably like Powerpuff Girls a better one. We're like all alone and each other. You know what I mean? So we were fighting about something. So we went to the urinal. And I'm fighting with him, and I'm peeing, he's peeing next to me. And, you know, I was like, you know what? And I'm peeing, and I was like, I had just about enough. And I was in pre-K, all right? I didn't even know. I couldn't even know where it came from. So I immediately just pee all over his head. And he's like, dude, come on. And he just turns and he starts peeing all over me. And we had like just gotten to the urinal. We had just gotten to the urinal. So we have a lot. And like I said, I'm a hard pee. I might have hurt that kid. I don't know. So, you know, we're at the urinal, we're peeing all over each other. But, you know, I feel like it brought us closer. Sharing body fluids has a unique way of bringing people closer. So, you know, we sort of, you know, we made up. We made up, we held hands. I don't think we washed our hands, but it didn't really matter. So, you know, we held hands, we walked out, and we're like, you know, and then, you know, of course, like, the teacher comes up and she's like, and they called us, and, like, called our parents, and so, yeah, that was bad. So, life lesson. Don't turn when you're peeing a different.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Thank you, Shanann.